How's it going? Grizzly Martian here, dude. So, you saw that at the at the beginning? Dude. So, what's funny about that? Well, I actually today I went in at 1:30 and I just got off about an hour ago at 2:30 in the morning. And what's funny about what you just saw? So I was doing real good because I have a lot of forklift experience, but as you can see, those they have like push-pull attachments on those forklifts, and they're very weird. And a lot of my forklift experience and a bunch of different types of forklifts, a lot of it has been with steel. So it's pretty hard to fuck up steel. Like, you have to be, trying to a certain extent. So, and I've never actually, before this job, I've never seen not only forks that are that wide, but I've never seen like a push-pull attachment thing like that on a forklift. And so, even with all that experience that I have, it took quite a bit of getting used to that whole thing. And I was doing really good. I've been, today and yesterday, I started getting real good with all the mechanics of all of it and how to do it just right so you don't fuck everything up. And so I took a fun little video to show all of it in action. And then literally, dude, so we were supposed to leave at 12 o'clock, right? The regular shift is like 3:30 to 12. I went in a couple hours early. But then my boss was like, hey, I gotta stick around and do some stuff. If you want, do you want to stay until 1:30? I said, sure. Yeah, I'll get some overtime, more overtime. And so I did that. And then after I recorded that shit, all hell broke loose. I didn't have any issues all day, dude. I was doing different things and stacking things up and unloading trailers and all this shit. And then after that, I went to. Well, I think even first of all, I was getting some new ones out of the trailer. And I mean, it's just cardboard, you know? It's a slip sheet of cardboard. So it can get messed up pretty easy. And then if you're not doing things just right, it rips the whole tab of it off. And then you got to like figure out different ways to do it. And if you're not careful, you can like fuck up all the boxes and packages inside there and spill food everywhere and all this bullshit. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong, but everything started going wrong. The tabs started ripping off, and then I'm like going to put it all down, and there's like all this partial shit that isn't supposed to be there in front of the spot where I need to put it, so I have to like put it down and like put a new one out, new slip sheet out to place it on there, and then I'm trying to move the shit that was in my way and that one rips, and then I finally get it moved, and then I get the one that I brought over there and I put it, and then I get another one and I stack it up top on there. And then I'm trying to secure all of it and make sure it's all even, so I'm pushing against the whole thing. And I thought on the other side there was a whole row of more of them that I could push against, and so I'm pushing real hard. And then it just kept going. There was only one stack on the other side. So I pushed way too hard, and a stack of 3 of those just fell to the ground. So then I was like, shit. Drove my forklift around to the other side, and they were all just laying on the ground. I was like, Luckily, they didn't get too messed up, most of them. So I started picking them up. Well, I picked some of them up by hand, but then I was able to kind of pick a lot of it up with the forklift and then tip it back over and then just put some of them on top and then bring it to the area for the damaged ones. And then I got 2 of them out of there, and then I had 1 more left, and my boss came up then and was letting me know what to do and stuff. And he helped me get it back up, and then he left, and then I went in with the forklift to get that last one. And then as I'm like pulling it out, and it's in between 2 aisles of more food and shit, and so I'm pulling it out, and then something happens, and it turns all weird, and then I still have hold of it, but now it's like halfway on, and then turned like crooked, and so I'm trying to maneuver my forklift to be able to get it out and around this pole and not hit the food on each side. And then as I'm doing that, I turn too much, and the side of my forklift starts to scrape against these bags of potato slices, and then it catches onto this one little part on the forklift and rips a whole side of it open, and now there's potatoes falling all over the floor, just slices of potatoes. But I finally get that one out of there. I'm getting all frustrated. I bring it to the area, go put it in there, and then I go back around to the other side where I stack those up but push too hard so I can fix it and put those. And then I'm trying to pull the whole thing and the 3 stack, and then it's pulling out the cardboard from underneath for some reason, and it's like almost tipping over and falling. I'm like, fuck. Set it down so it doesn't fall. And then I'm start taking them off of the top of it. And then shit keeps ripping. And then I have to move the whole thing and separate all of them and put new slip sheets on all of them. And then I'm getting them aside. And then now it's like 2 o'clock. And then I'm like, fuck, dude. I should have just gone home. And then he's like, well, let's at least unload the trailer because there's only like 3 of them left in there. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to hurry and go to the trailer. Go get another one. It rips again. I'm like, holy shit. So I take the one off the top that was still okay and bring it over to where I'm supposed to put it. And there's more shit in the way. And so I set it down and push it off to the side, and then I try to grab the shit that's in the way, and boxes are falling off the top, and then there's another one that's in the way, and then more slip sheets are, and I'm just fucking losing it, dude. I'm out there just fucking cunt. Stupid piece of shit. Just driving my forklift, dude. Ripping everything. Fucking things up. Just getting pissed as shit. And then my boss came out and he's like, I heard some commotion. Everything okay? Because I'm just screaming. And I was like telling him this and this, and then I'm moving that, and that's not even in the right area, and this, and then that was ripping. Then I can't put it here because this shit's in the way. And he's like, just breathe. It's all right. Just think about it this way. Look at the bright side. I'm still trying to get stuff done. I'm still doing this. And you're on forklift pay right now. Because you get like a few dollars extra when you're doing that kind of stuff. And you're on overtime as well. So it's okay. We'll get this done and then we'll get out of here. I said, all right. I guess you're right. But still, I was doing fine all fucking day, and now everything is going to shit. But, made it. For the most part, you know? Fuck, dude. That's not what you want to happen at the 12 hours and 30-minute mark, you know? Of working a full week and then that shit happens. It was very frustrating. But now it's the weekend. Good. But, I mean, everything considered, it was still a good week. I mean, even aside from work, dude, I had between Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, even Lemonade, really. I mean, I got views on other platforms, but those were the main ones. But between all of those, dude, I had like 100,000 views just this week. Bunch of new followers, subscribers, likes, comments, shares, favorites, everything, dude. So that's pretty cool. I'm not stopping, if you guys can't tell, you know? I've been doing this for a while, and I kind of just pump the shit out, and I don't really, I'm never, like, trying to figure out what to do, or what I should make, or how I could do this or that. I kind of just, it all just comes to me, and I just do it all, and I really don't it's almost no effort. There's really, in the past 4 years, maybe like 2 or 3 times where I was like, what should I make? What should I do? What should I talk about? And then I waited like a day and I was like, oh, well, what am I even? Just do the shit. It's really not, I don't know. So, as you can see, I'm going to kind of just keep doing that. And it's going to get to a point, guys, where things might get very strange, dude. Because, and I think honestly, for a lot of other reasons, but I think a lot of these platforms are kind of worried about it. Because once, like, things really start to pick up, I do the shit. I post on every single platform. And the kind of things that I post and like how well my videos do for the audience and amount of views that I'm allowed to get right now or whatever. I mean, it's it might get to a very weird point, where your boy's just popping off everywhere. But I mean, the only thing that it would be cool to make money. That would be cool. But the only part I really like care about, I think it's a lot of cool art and stuff and things that I'm doing, and I just want people to see it. I don't really care about any other aspect of any of it. You know? That's it. Just fun art that I want to share. And just the weird thing of how I do my art is that a bunch of people have to see it and like see me and stuff for that to happen. Weird. But yeah, gonna keep plugging away. And I'm gonna sleep so hard tonight. Shit. And I got my kids coming over tomorrow, this weekend. And then probably gonna chill, game, hang out with this girl, finish organizing and unpacking the rest of my shit, clean a bunch of stuff now too, and then get ready for next week. But cool. All right. Catch you later, guys. Grizzly Martian out. Peace.